And on this video, we go over the state of the 2021 Cleveland Indians. Let's get into it. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast on the Laracuente Ledger Network. And as I said in the open, today we will be discussing the state of the 2021 Cleveland Indians. But before we get into it, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as we have covered most of the teams and we will continue our coverage here of the state of the MLB teams in 2021. So make sure you keep it locked in by hitting that subscribe button. You can check out all the rest of the teams that we've done. I will leave a link to that playlist down in the show notes below. So now let's get into it. When looking at the state of the 2021 Cleveland Indians, we have to begin with the trading away of their franchise superstar, Francisco Lindor. Trading away a franchise superstar is a big move, and in my opinion, I don't think that the Indians got enough back for that return. Yes, Lindor was only a year away from free agency. Following the 2021 season, he was going to be a free agent. However, when you look at what the deal that they received back, it was more odds and end pieces than a franchise-altering talent like the one they traded away. Now, Rosario would be a complementary piece on a good firepower-packed team. However, this Indians team is not that kind of team. So Rosario is going to be looked at as a much bigger piece, especially to Indians fans who traded away their franchise star in Francisco Lindor. Another move that will be made would be the signing of Eddie Rosario. Now, Eddie Rosario to me is one of the more underrated players in Major League Baseball, and a player that I personally enjoy watching. I still remember back in the World Baseball Classic when he would throw out the runner at home plate from right field. To me, Eddie has the ability to put up solid at-bats, hit for good power, and also play solid enough defense. When you look at what he can be for an Indians team that is going to be rebuilding in 2021, this becomes a very valuable asset at the deadline as long as he's playing well. And given his versatility, this should be a very valuable commodity at the deadline. Another move that would be made by the Cleveland Indians would be re-signing of Oliver Perez. Now, the lefty is a 18-year Major League veteran and has been a solid enough reliever, pitching to an ERA of 4.35 across his 18 Major League seasons. Now, is this going to be a reliever that you're going to say is one of the best in the league? Absolutely not. But he's a solid enough reliever, and for a contending team, this left-hander can truly help out, again becoming a valuable trade asset at the deadline. And we continue the re-signing conversation with that of Cesar Hernandez. When you look at Hernandez, his versatility is what is going to be his most valuable asset, and what the Indians are most likely going to be banking on for a trade candidate, as well as for holding down the fort for their own team, as he did last season. And being a switch hitter, again, the versatility is going to be his biggest attribute in 2021. Now, as we jump into the state of the rotation here for the Cleveland Indians, it begins with Shane Bieber. There's no doubt about it. The reigning Cy Young Award winner in the American League for 2020 is a dominant force at the head of this rotation. Behind him, you're going to have guys like Zach Plesac, Aaron Savall, and Tristan McKenzie. That fifth spot will be wide open in a battle in spring training, as most teams will have. There's very little doubt in my mind that what will be a weak Cleveland Indians team will have its strength in the starting rotation, mostly on the shoulders and the arm of Shane Bieber. Now, when it comes to the state of the bullpen for the Cleveland Indians, it's not going to be the same intimidating force that it once was. There's a lot of firepower that was once in this Cleveland bullpen that is now absolutely gone. When you look at what this team has, it's going to be a mix of veteran minor leaguers brought in that are going to try to make a second impression, as well as some young arms that are going to be looking for their opportunity. This is how the Cleveland Indians roster as a whole is going to be made up, but even more specifically in their bullpen. Now, as we jump into the state of the offense for the Cleveland Indians, this is also a spot that has been weakened in the past year plus. When you look at the mainstay for the Cleveland Indians offense, it is Jose Ramirez. He's going to be the only guy who's of legitimate threat from the previous postseason runs for the Cleveland Indians. And just like with the bullpen, the lineup is going to be faced with young players trying to make the most of their opportunity, as well as veterans that are trying to hang on and reignite their career. This is going to be a rough and long year for the Cleveland Indians offense, and most specifically for Jose Ramirez. Without protection, legitimate, serious protection in that lineup, he's going to have a very hard time putting up the numbers that we've gotten used to seeing from Jose Ramirez. Now, as we jump into the state of the franchise for the Cleveland Indians, again, this is going to be a very very difficult season. They're going to be battling the Tigers for the 4th/5th spots in the American League Central Division. I believe the Royals are going to be better than them and likely land in 3rd. And the White Sox and Minnesota Twins are going to be fighting it out tooth and nail all the way to the end for the top of this division. Thus, it will be a very, very long summer in the rock and roll capital of the world. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on the Cleveland Indians. Will they have a better season than what I anticipate, which will be cellar dwellers in the American League Central and in the American League as a whole? Do you think that they will be better than 4th in that division? Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below, and we'll discuss it further. As always, if you haven't already done so and you love the baseball content that you're getting from us here at the Laracuente Legend Network, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and bell. We also have a ton of other great content here on the Laracuente Legend Network that is not related to baseball. So make sure to get the full picture, you keep it locked in here, and subscribe. As well as joining us over on Patreon, as your support on Patreon allows us to continue bringing this content each and every single week. So I will catch you guys when the latest news, notes, or my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions need to be dropped about the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.